I'm the seller, and let's just say I am upgrading from a townhome to a house.
Okay.
I'm gonna resist listing the townhome at $799, which is what you're gonna say, and I want $868. Okay.
All right. Hey, John, thanks again for having me over. I'm so excited about getting your home on the market and most importantly, getting it sold. Do you mind if I take a quick look at your home?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Perfect, I'll be right back. We'll meet here in a couple minutes. So I wrote down 3 really important questions for you. The first, do you absolutely have to sell your home?
Well, yeah, you know, we have to upgrade. You know, we're expecting the second child.
Congratulations. That's Now, John, will you price your home to sell, or do you want to sit on the market for a long period of time?
Well, Kevin, I don't want to give it away.
No, and I don't want you to either.
Yeah.
But we'll go over the CMA and we'll go over numbers.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
So now, do you want me to handle the sale for you?
Well, we'll see what you have to say. I mean, you kind of came highly recommended, and we have talked to a couple of other agents, but you know, we'll see what you have to say today.
Fantastic. At the end of my presentation tonight, one of 3 things will happen. Number 1, you'll decide to list your home with me. Number 2, you'll decide not to list your home with me. Or number 3, I'll decide not to take your listing, and anyone is fine.
So why would you want to take my listing?
Sometimes things just don't work out, and I just want to make sure there's no pressure. There's just, we're here to talk. We'll see if it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If it does, great.
I appreciate that. Yeah. Okay, sounds good.
So let's take a moment and quickly go over the questions we went over the phone. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so you said you were moving into a bigger house, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And you said you're moving because you're expecting number 2.
That's right.
All right, perfect. Now, you said you had to be there in 3 to 6 months, correct?
Ideally, for the winter. Okay. Yeah.
And you said you'd like to price your home at $869.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. And you owe about $400,000. Is that right?
Correct.
Now, you weren't planning on selling it yourself, were you?
No.
Okay, terrific. And you did want all your money out, correct?
Right.
Okay, perfect. Now, there are only 2 issues we have to look at tonight. Number 1 is your motivation to sell this home. Number 2 is the price we set on your home. I prepared what we call a comparative market analysis. There are 2 parts to this research. Part 1 we call fantasy land. That's what homeowners list homes for. And part 2 we call reality. That's what powerful real estate agents like myself list and sell homes for. We're going to have to decide tonight where you're going to spend your time.
Okay.
Okay, so the purpose of a comparative market analysis is to determine the value of your home based through the eyes of a buyer. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know how buyers determine value?
Yeah, I mean, they look on realtor.ca and you know, see what houses are for sale and then kind of compare different location, price, and everything.
Yeah. So buyers determine value based on comparison shopping. What they do is they look at the price of your home based on its features and benefits, and then they compare it versus the features and benefits of similar homes that have sold recently or are currently on the market. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
For example, you're going to purchase a new car. One dealership has the car for $50,000. The next dealership has the same car for $50,000, but it has fancy wheels, an upgraded audio system, which would be a better value.
So same price?
Same price. They're both $50,000.
And what do I get?
You get the upgraded wheels, you get the fancy wheels, and the upgraded audio system.
Okay.
Same price.
Same price.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, I want more bang for my buck.
Exactly.
Right?
So more bang for your buck.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, what if that first dealership took the car that didn't have the fancy wheels, didn't have the upgraded audio system? What if they put that on sale for $40,000? Which would be a better value then?
50 versus 40?
Yeah.
Well, for sure, I go 40. I mean, fancy wheels, what is that, like $2-3 grand? And then
Exactly.
audio system, it's like not worth anything.
Exactly. So you can see that if you want to increase value, you either lower the price or you sell it for the same price with more features and benefits. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I guess I mean what you're saying. Yeah.
Okay. So unless you're planning to add more features and benefits to your home, are you?
Well, I was thinking about painting and, you know, maybe change the countertops from laminate to granite. I don't know. What do you think?
We'll go through it and we'll go over all that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So really price is the only issue. Can I show you what I mean?
Sure.
Okay, so this one was just like yours. How many bedrooms?
3.
Okay. How many baths?
2.5.
Okay. How many square feet?
1,300.
Okay. Now, do you know this neighborhood?
Yeah, no, that's just down the road, the other complex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So have you seen this house?
I have not. I've seen it online.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this house is very similar to yours.
Yeah.
It's roughly the same date of build, same upgrades, things like that.
Yeah.
So it's very similar to yours.
Right.
Now, what price are they asking?
$829.
$829. Now look how long it's been on the market.
93 days.
93 days.
Yeah.
Now you said you wanted to be in a bigger house within 30 to 60 days, or sorry, 3 to 6 months, correct?
Yeah, right.
Okay. So what price do you feel we should use to create value in the eyes of the buyer and get them to buy your home versus the competition?
I mean, I know where you're kind of cornering me into. Like,
No cornering. No cornering.
Yeah.
This is a conversation.
I mean, 829. I don't know if I could make that work. I want, you know what I want. I want 869. Right?
Absolutely.
But I mean that's not selling. So, I mean, do you think if I did the paint and the granite counters in, you know, all my bathrooms and the kitchen, you think that would make a difference?
Here's the thing: is what if you have a buyer that wants to buy your home? You've done the paint, you've done the granite countertops, you've done all these different things, and the moment they take possession on your home, they want to rip all that stuff out because they like dark quartz opposed to white, or they like a different paint color. What's the value then?
It wouldn't be worth anything. I mean,
Exactly. They're just gonna rip it out and throw it in the bin.
They probably wouldn't even make an offer at doing all that.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
I don't recommend doing full renovations before a sale unless it's just completely decrepit, and this one's not. So based on what we've seen, I'm actually going to recommend a price of $799. Will you, John, list your home with me for that price tonight?
I don't know if I could even make the numbers work at $799. I mean, can we at least like go $829 like that guy? I mean, our complex is better, and I got the green belt behind me, and you know I don't have a T. You know.
Okay.
You know, people drive a T. Yeah. So.
Or feng shui.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
now, okay. So if you were purchasing a home and you saw two very similar homes, one for $829 and one for $799, which one would you buy?
That almost seems stupid. Yeah, I'd buy the cheaper one.
So don't you feel most buyers would feel the same way you do?
Damn it. Yeah. No, you got a point.
Yeah, so, you know, specifically, why do you feel your home is worth, you know, $30,000 more than your neighbors?
Like, yeah, the green belt and you know, better complex.
Okay, so the green belt and better complex. You know, really, for comparisons, they're very similar. And 93 days scares me because that's not going to get you in a bigger home by the time baby gets here.
Right, yeah. She'd be 13 months pregnant by then.
Yeah. So I don't think she wants to go 13 months.
No.
Would you want to take that extra $30,000 and do whatever you wanted to the home?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, so that's why I'm going to recommend, based on what we've seen, that we list your home for $799. Will you sign the contract and list your property for $799 tonight?
Yeah, but I see that your commission is 7 and 3. You know, I see that a couple other agents are like 6 and 2.5.
Yeah, 6 and 2.5.
Right?
I think that's what they're doing for that one that's been on the market for 93 days.
Is that right? Eh?
So,
Yeah.
Because the thing is when we start cutting commission, buyers agents are less likely to bring their buyers to your property because you're not just paying me the 7 and 3, you're paying a buyer's agent as well. Right. That comes out of that. So if you take your main commission, you start cutting that, you have basically 3 areas that commission's gone. You have the marketing of your property, the buyer's agent, and the listing agent. When you start discounting that, where do you think the money's going to be taken from?
Well, it's taken from all three, I guess.
Small three, but mostly the marketing. Because we still have to entice that buyer's agent to bring their buyer by.
Right.
And right now in today's market, a lot of buyer's agents, they're not doing a lot of business. So if you're taking away a third of their annual income, because they're doing 2 to 3 deals a year,
Right.
which house do you think they're not going to show?
That makes sense. I mean, could you maybe just give them the same and then cut your end?
I won't do that because I like going home to my wife and I don't have to go do a divorce because I'm giving my services away.
Right.
That makes sense. Yeah, it's to get your home sold and get you into your bigger property in 3 to 6 months. This is what we need to do. Let's go ahead and sign the contract. Now let me start working for you.
Okay.
All
All right.
Thank you.
Good job. Yeah, that was awesome. That was really, really good.
Good job, Kevin.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Is
14
that still
minutes.
14 minutes?
14 minutes?
Dude, that's
Nailed
awesome.
it.
Yeah.